All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Bono stream. Today we are finally streaming God of War Ragnarok. Picked up over the weekend. Super excited to play this game and talk to you guys about some of the lore and mythology behind this game and really just sort of have some fun playing it and seeing how we do, seeing some of the the violence. No Petito. Oh, Petito, yes, is in my overlay today. Um, that's probably on me. I can change that over, but little Petito can hang out with us today. That should be fine. Let me just make sure I have the audio set so you guys can hear the game. Yep, there we go. All right, as you can see, I am loading up this game for the first time right now. About time. Sorry for the delay, I guess. Yeah, it's been one of those things. You get the game eventually when the money allows. Being a high school teacher, I don't have a lot of disposable income, but here we are, and gonna have some fun. All right, 1 second. Let me just get set up here. All right. Cool. So, you guys might remember from our previous God of War streams that we were playing the original God of War, well, the original one, sorry, I should say, the 2018 God of War, which is the fourth one, I guess, in the franchise. And we were doing a playthrough on that, which is cool. And then I sort of, got my hands on Ragnarok and decided to jump on this one. But basically, spoiler alert. So if you're not interested in hearing some of the stuff that takes place at the end of God of War 2018, we discover that Atreus is actually Loki. That, Kratos' wife and Atreus' mother is actually the giantess Laufey, and Atreus is Loki. And in God of War, I should say, one of the things that's really important to know about the last game is that Loki does cause the death of a god, one of Thor's sons, which I'm sure is going to be playing some kind of effect or factor in this game and what's going to be happening here. So feel free to jump in the chat and let me know what choices you're enjoying, what mythology you're enjoying or want to know about as we play through. Okay. That's true. There are a lot of other God of War games. I'm only referring to the ones that are in this PlayStation franchise. Okay, so we're gonna go with the give me balance. I think I do like an adventure, but I don't want to be so destroyed by the by the combat that I am essentially useless and dying every 5 minutes, which, as we know, is kind of how I play. But yeah, let's get into it. Looks like Kratos has had some time here. His beard's gotten a bit longer. He's looking very serious over what appears to be some kind of coin purse, or a purse of some kind at least. Okay, we're not getting any subtitles. Make sure we get the subtitles going. I don't know about you guys, but for me, they are an essential. They are on. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. He looks very contemplative right now. Looks like he has a couple of extra scars from what I remember. Just the visuals on this game are really impressive on the PS5. I know it's sort of harder to see at the 1080p, but yes, that makes sense. It makes sense then to come on when he talks. That looks like the knife that he gave Atreus at the end of the last game, so I wonder if that is that knife or if it's a different one. Doing some whittling, manly things. Whenever you have a fire, you put the stick in the fire and then you whittle it, regardless of whether or not you know how to whittle. But looks like he may have some skill, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, look, there's Atreus. He's a little bigger. Hungry? Yeah, definitely. Ah, some new arrows for Atreus, what we're making. Yes, he is a big boy. He's gotten a bit bigger, and he's definitely gotten more angsty. He's a little bit more frustrated at the turn of events. Looks like they're headed home.
Storm is getting worse.
Interestingly, Atreus obviously doesn't take very well to learning about his father's god status and then his own. But, you know, teenage angst is kind of a standard reply to weird things happening, I guess, so that's fine. Alright. Let's head home. With the kill, yes, of course. Alright. Now, one of the things that was interesting in the last game is that you actually get the Spartan blades back towards the end of the last game in order to kill a bridge god. So I wonder how those are going to play. Wow, we have wolves pulling... giant wolves that are pulling our snow cart right now. That is pretty impressive. Atreus has come a long way since the days of... since the days of not being able to hunt and being scorned by his father for his inability. Does look very competent. Look at those forearms, man. The guy's getting jacked. A little globe-like stone here with some runes on it that he's looking over. The tattoos. Wow, he really has grown. Alright, let's go. Yes, we are indeed ready. Let's move on. I do wonder what happened with the Thor visit at the end of the last game, though. Alright. There we go. I am controlling these wolves, which is kind of cool. I mean, as much as I can control them, I assume if I try and go into the... Yeah, see? If I try and go into the wall, they still pull me back the other way. So, controls are,
he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
You know, a word.
Quite sick, Atreus.
Oh, Fenris is sick.
He was a little better yesterday.
Interesting because, I mean, in, you know, actual mythology, Fenris is one of the sons of Loki. The wolf, the giant wolf, I should say, is one of Loki's 3 children to a frost giant wife. I was going to say he's got other kids like a horse and some other stuff, but
State is not far.
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. And we are instantly attacked. Perfect. Is this Freya? I guess she would be pretty pissed about us killing Baldur. Okay, well, I guess let's
You wouldn't give up that easy, would you?
try and move on.
Stay alert.
Yep, she is indeed. Oh, okay, so now I'm doing a lot more actual control here. Alright, here she comes. Yikes. Wow, she is really aggressive. Good job. Alright. Well done, boy.
I'm trying.
Up there! What's she? Look out!
Ooh.
The trees! They're coming down!
Okay, not sure how we're going to steer around that. Yes,
That
indeed.
was too close.
Although I suppose, you know, if I'm the one who overlooked mistletoe and chose not to get its word that it wouldn't kill my son, I guess really, whose fault is it that he's dead? I mean, that definitely seems like a me problem. Oh, I just got freaking murdered. Yikes. Okay, guys, that was a record even for me. like 30 seconds into the game, and I'm already dead. I kept smashing L1 instead of hitting the R1 defense like it was telling me to. All right, let's do this properly. There we go.
Losing my grip here.
Much better. Let's not let her snap our neck. There we go. All right. Boom. Okay.
Hold tight. The protection stave is near.
All right. Not sure if the having the chariot. He did the same thing. Nice. Not sure if the having the chariot pulled by wolves is a new thing, or if that's it. Oh, dang. Yikes. Man, she is angry.
Please don't make me do this.
Ooh. Yeah, she can fly, dude. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, looks like being hit while in her falcon form was more damaging. Nice. What's she calling out to us for? Like we're supposed to help her now? That she's just... Yeah, no, that's an avalanche. Let's go faster. How do you make wolves go faster? Like a certain command I gotta give these wolves? Come on, move! Yip yip and all that. There we go. Alright. Looks like we survived that.
We made it.
Let us go.
Jeez. Let us go home.
Svana.
We just got attacked by like the queen of the gods and we're like, well, let's go home. Do we want to like, you know,
sorry I
do
couldn't take
something
the
to
shot.
make sure that we're okay or...
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't really blame her. Wow, the wolves are moving a little slow right now. It's like the...
I guess killing Baldur
Similar
really
to
did
like
bring on
having to walk
Never stopped snowing.
Wow.
yesterday.
while wanting
Think it's
to
ever
run.
gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We
Alright.
must be strong.
We must be strong indeed. Let's go.
I got it.
Well, let's unharness the wolves. Okay, Trace has got it. Are we not concerned at all that Freya's just gonna come back and take us out? I can't imagine that a stick hurt her.
I will get the deer.
Go on, girls.
Alright. It's her fault that Boulder was a psychopath. Very true. We talked about it in previous streams. That's not really the personality that we get of Boulder in actual Norse mythology. He's actually one of the most
I don't hear
beloved of the gods.
He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir.
And
You
he's
okay,
not
boy?
a psychopath, but I guess, you know, that doesn't make for a very fun video game. Okay, well, okay, looks like I have to go towards, yep, ooh, little wolf is a little bit,
It's okay.
sick, oh no,
You're okay. I know.
well that's sad.
I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat.
Ooh, he won't eat, that's not good,
Why?
that is not good.
Too big?
Anyone who has a dog knows that when they stop eating, that's a bad sign. There we go.
There you go. Good boy.
Alright, well, I guess we got a meeting. Ooh, or not. Nope. That sucks.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating.
He's
He
still
wants to live.
innocent.
He is dying.
I wonder what's happening with him. I mean, the Fenris of the mythology is essentially indestructible. I mean, even in the Marvel films, he takes on the Hulk and does some damage, actually piercing his skin, but...
Fast and strong.
Wow. It's very
But
touching.
you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go.
Wow. Look at his head. That head is huge.
Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna.
I wish I had the
Hithon.
English translation of that.
Sofna.
Oh, you can see his eyes going milky. Jeez, come on, guys. Whoa. I'm gonna lose it about this wolf passing away. Oh man. I mean, so this definitely can't be the Fenris that we know of in mythology if he's just passed. Wow. That was a surprisingly difficult scene.
Come. We train.
We train. Ah, yes. Father of the Year, Kratos.
No. It's the middle of the night.
The new Atreus with the spine is it's really interesting.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough.
This is
Can't
now
hide forever.
God of War has become officially a game of teen angst. That's what we have learned.
Prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever
Yeah,
Loki's
that's
supposed
accurate.
to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
Wow.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
It's really interesting, this
Maybe that's what
story,
Mother
this
wanted.
storyline.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
Yes, just left the wolf's body behind.
Never will.
The storyline is really interesting because it's trying to. It looks like it's trying to keep Atreus and Loki as separate as possible, with Atreus even referring to Loki in the third person. But I mean, they are the same.
Look.
I wonder how, like,
I have
yeah,
a moment
'cause
alone
Thor
with
exists
Fenrir before
already.
I bury him.
so I wonder how Loki, Atreus fits into the mythos. I mean, as we know, Kratos is a son of Zeus, a Greek god, and this is definitely far from that. And we've talked about it before, but Santa Monica kind of reconciles that by saying that the mythology is geographical. So, in Greece, the beings that created the Greek world were the Greek gods, and then here it was the Norse in this like sort of Norway, Germany, sort of England area. What the freaking heck?
Well,
It's
I recognize
Mimir!
that dour expression anywhere.
Still going. That's some powerful
Have to
magic. Is
tell
he
me what
regrowing a
goes
body? Because he was just a head.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Wow. Yeah, not well. No, he's not regrowing a body. He's just been put on something that looks like shoulders.
Oh,
Ah, damn it indeed. Look how
Right,
tough we are. We put out candles with the palm of our hand for some reason instead of blowing them out or you know, pinching the flame. Alright. I mean, so far I have just mostly questions and very few answers. Looks like we're back to using the axe. Looks like we have the shield again. We still have the light from the previous game. Gotta go back to it. Off you go, mate. No worries. So that's not a very good pillow at all. Look at how low his head has to hang on his shoulders. That's not posturepedic, guys. Get yourself a good pillow. Okay. Ooh, it looks like we're in his nightmares. Or at least a dream of some kind.
Kratos?
Alright. So we're on to the next beat. Looks like we're at a different subplot point here. Faye. That's his wife, so the now who we know as a giantess. Which, you know, in mythology they're not all like, you know, they're giants, but they're not all actually giant. They can be regular human size, which I guess is what we have here.
Walk as though Ymir himself sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt.
Ymir himself. So as we know, Ymir is the original giant who Odin had to kill in order to take over and create the new
At
world,
least it didn't suffer.
create humanity.
Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach
Okay.
slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we?
What are we looking at right now? Oh, it's
No,
okay.
don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside,
Okay.
as I said he would.
This is so
He
tedious.
should have
Where
acted.
they like stop you with the invisible wall. Just like, let me through.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility.
Ah, she is
If we
his
have
conscience.
the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
How very fitting. It's almost exactly what Atreus was saying. Oh, we're supposed to move now. Okay. Alright, we're headed back, I guess. Ooh, what is this? Just gonna pick up a tree? Sure, why not? Let's just pick up a tree, guys. Oh, she can also just pick up a tree. We weren't curious at all by, like, she can just pick up a tree and move it.
Gonna make me pick that one up?
We never suspected that she was a giantess. She could just yeet a tree.
Good boy.
Alright, whatever. That's fine. Oh, where did she go?
Faye.
Oh, here's a wolf.
Faye.
Now, Kratos' instinct would be to just punch wolf till wolf stops moving, but as we know,
Faye!
he is being...
Time is running out, my love. And there is
Oh.
much to do.
Whom do you serve?
Brother?
We're brother to Mimir, huh? Interesting. Looks like that relationship has also evolved since the last game.
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf.
Never
been
came
some
back
time.
from belling the wolf, and it's been some time. Alright.
Not before.
He can't be far. Okay, well, let's hook Mimir onto our belt. It's just the back of his head just brushing against our backside. No worries, that's fine. That's pretty much how we expect. I want to know when I'll be able to actually use the axe. There we go.
Baldur's Chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it. You suppose
Baldur's
he took a
Chasm is too
shortcut through the
unstable.
realm between
Shortcuts
realms?
through between realms?
No.
No.
The stones have not moved.
Okay, let's go and have a look.
This has not been opened.
No prints this way either.
Alright, so the only way he could have gone
Let's
is this
see.
way.
Tracks heading down to the
Right.
frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's
Sorry, 1
dwindling
second,
now.
everyone.
Where else could he have gone from here?
Sorry about that. Okay, back to it. We have to find Atreus.
Locked.
Okay, the gate's locked. Maybe this way. Alright,
Crawl through
here we
here.
go.
You seem troubled in your sleep.
There we go. Let's squeeze through.
Nightmares?
Atreus could obviously have squeezed through that without
Night.
the smashing that we had to
Bad
do.
old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Now, obviously, the whole brother thing is not, you know, actually part of the mythology, but apparently in this situation we have some relationship here
The tracks stop here.
between the two, which is kind of cool, I guess.
And we're not
The lore. I definitely want to like learn a little bit more about the in between. Not too bad. Made relative quick work of them, but let's have a look. Raiders. Okay, let's see. Few humans are left in the wild woods these days. Those who survive have either stashed themselves away in the warmest places they can find, or, should they choose not to hide, have only fended off the cold by transmogrifying their Filgia, their guardian spirit. This part of their soul takes the traits of an animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the wildwoods seem hell-bent on murdering the lot of us. The protection stave keeps interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its borders inevitably results in encountering a scouting party or two. Okay, so we have this hunting stave, which apparently is some kind of protection against foreign entities, which might explain why we weren't super worried about Freya coming after us. You know, which is good. We definitely have something to worry about with these raiders, but they don't seem to be too intense as far as things that can kill us. So that's good. Whoa, okay. I thought I was done with them, but apparently not. Oh, dang. Alright. You can see that the one on the right looks slightly more human than the one on the left, but that might just be a mask. Wow, there's a lot of them. Alright, the axe is definitely moving in a slightly different way than it was in the 2018 game. It seems to be much more fluid in the way it moves. I mean, you can see here the different ways that I throw. Yeah, thanks. Seems to affect the way it moves and how fast it moves and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Some new mechanics to play with the axe. A little bit bummed still that we don't have the Spartan blades, even though we did get them back at the end of the last game. But you know, it's fine. This kind of climate, I guess, sort of lends itself more to the giant axe wielding hunting style rather than the little Spartan blades.
Follow the trail.
But, you know, they were what was needed when we ended up having to kill the bridge guard in the previous game. So,
We won't find him this
yeah,
way.
kind of
Let's find
interesting
that trail of
choice to
blood.
have Kratos go back to the axe. I wonder how that's going to sort of affect the gameplay. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way.
Aha! Trail's on the other side of
Okay.
that gap.
We're
If
being
you can
told
clear
to
the way.
throw the axe. There we go. Nice. That's kind of a
Any
new
idea
obstacle
what could have made the lad wander off?
thing that they've thrown at us in this game.
He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That
It's
is why
definitely,
Atreus
it's really
must
cool. I'm
learn
really
to
enjoying
survive
it so
on
far.
his
The
own.
graphics are kind of nuts. Like,
This
it
is like
looks
that prophecy.
incredible, especially
Just because the
compared to even
giants
just the
had you dead on
2018
some
game.
wall full of
Let alone if you've played the original God of War
otherwise accurate
trilogy.
predictions.
I do not
This
believe
looks
in
kind of
prophecies.
insane.
Well,
It's beautiful on an OLED TV, which is what I'm playing on right now. Yeah. But I mean, so is Stray. I was watching that stream yesterday, and that game is kind of beautiful too, in its own sort of weird little I'm a cat that runs around the city kind of way. Okay, hold triangle to frost up the axe, powering up the melee. All right, let's see. Ooh, dang. Okay, let's give it a throw. Boom. Interesting that it doesn't stick in the enemy and freeze them when you use the faster attack variant, which is the R1 throw. Oh, we can do a kill blow. Yikes. Alright, and there you go. That's him. He's dead. Okay, let's see. Just the 2 in that one. Let's see what we can see climbing up. It's always kind of interesting things to find. Oh, an attack. Should be able to see it coming. They do give you fair warning. Okay. A little bit less. Looks like a bit... Well, the freezing effect still does work quite well. Now, what was that guy that we saw up there? We weren't able to interact with earlier. Some hack silver. Okay, some more collectibles, I guess. Fire here. Definitely seems like a nice place to chill for a minute. And then the health orbs and some more enemies. Alright, let's go. That Berserker Rage coming out. Where is Atreus in all this? Like, that's my question. Like, is he just okay? You know, in this forest full of raiders and stuff? Like, he's just fine? Or is he in some serious danger and we're gonna find out that we need to do a whole bunch of stuff to rescue Atreus now? Wow. Okay, she did not last. A raider scout. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Not really posing too much of a threat, these guys, but sort of more like axe fodder at this point.
They must
Alright,
have
here
a
we go.
camp
I'm gonna
nearby.
climb up.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself.
Atreus can handle himself. Alright, well, I guess we're not too worried.
So he keeps telling me.
Or at least Mimir's not too worried. What does he know? He's a talking head that sits on my backside. Stop to
Torches.
collect some loot on the
And trail
way.
leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in.
And some more loot.
Or we can do that.
Just punch through the chests. I mean, they probably open, you know, dude, but whatever.
Are these
All
the
right.
places you rescued the wolves from?
No, they have not been here long.
It's gonna be interesting. So obviously, the death of Baldur in the previous game, right, is one of the signs of coming Ragnarok. We've talked about that before. But if you're new to the stream or new to the way that I play this game, it pretty much runs like a mythology lesson from me. But yeah, so the death of Baldur is one of the signs that heralds Ragnarok. So I'm assuming that, I mean, and the game is called Ragnarok, so obviously we're gonna get some Ragnarok stuff. And you know, that's gonna be cool. And like, there's a lot of mythology centering around Ragnarok. We've talked a little bit before about how Ragnarok sort of changed, and the mythology of Ragnarok really changed after the influence of you know, Judeo-Christian settlers and missionaries moving into England from, you know, Central Europe, and specifically they brought about this idea of redemption and rebirth, which wasn't really a thing. Like, when Ragnarok ends, everyone is supposed to basically just be dead, right? It's like the end of the world. And then after the influence of the Christian mythos with, you know, Christ and all that kind of stuff, we ended up seeing a lot of like, okay, well, after Ragnarok, then, if we need an after, because eternity becomes a thing, after Ragnarok we're going to have rebirth. Whoever is the victor of Ragnarok will inherit the earth, basically. Kind of the opposite of the whole like the meek will inherit the earth of Christianity. And we move into like, no, the ones who are the strongest will obviously inherit the earth. They'll kick everyone else's butt, and that's fine. So yeah, so we have kind of that shift, and so I want to see, it's going to be interesting to see which of those variants we have in this game, because obviously the game has already deviated quite strongly from the original myths, with, you know, Loki being the son of the Greek god of war, or the new Greek god of war, which by itself is different. You know, it'll be interesting to see sort of how Santa Monica deals with those elements. Which version of Norse mythology are we dealing with, right? Oh, okay. Dang. Ah, you can't escape. Alright. So that guy's frozen, so I can go up there now and sort of like at my leisure kick him around. So let's see. Yep, go up here. It's one of the best things about the axe, to be honest, is like the fact that you can just... Okay. Not if they dodge, but the fact that you can just sort of take people and freeze them. See what I mean? Like, that really helps out a lot with stopping an attack that would otherwise be really devastating. Oof, okay, fine. There we go, death from above. Alright, let's break into this chest.
Huh. Well, that's for the bag.
Let's find a way out, okay.
Let's find a way out.
So Atreus was not here, which is good, because here is full of crazy raider guys. So we're glad that Atreus is not here. We also want to find him, so we're going to obviously first take a look at some more loot. And then hopefully keep looking for, you know, our son, the god of mischief, which, you know, unironically living up to his name right now, actually causing some mischief.
I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it.
All right.
You know the line.
Atreus, where are you?
Oh, dang. Okay. A bear. Like, we've killed gods, but this is like clearly some kind of dire bear that can like pose. Oh, it's Bjorn. Okay. Alright, wow. So Bjorn is actually a creature in Norse mythology, one of the like sort of giant beasts. Ooh, okay. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, alright. Oof. Oh my gosh. Wow. Man. Okay, I guess parrying is a big deal. Whoa. Cannot parry red attacks, that's for sure. Alright. And there it is, Berserker Rage. Alright, this is sort of definitely one of Kratos' most significant abilities, the Berserker mode, I guess. Ditch the axe, just punch things till they stop moving is basically the premise. But I mean, Berserkers have been around like as long as mythology has. Generally, I mean, in Norse mythology, they often are actually beings that consume specific parts of various animals. So, in Norse mythology, they're actually warriors that consume the hearts of bears in order to gain the strength of a bear. So I don't think that really translates to God of War. That doesn't seem to be how Kratos gets his power. It's also very similar in Greek and Roman mythology, but yeah, definitely an interesting mechanic. You know, I guess when you're fighting a giant bear god, it's definitely helpful to have some berserker ability. Whoa. I really need to get this health. Oh gosh, this thing is like going nuts. Interesting, so actually picking up some health just then actually helped stave him off. Alright, here we go. So in Norse mythology, we have some like sort of mythical beasts that exist. Obviously, Fenris is one of them, being the wolf, but he's sort of almost a demigod. Bjorn is another one, a bear that just essentially in the mythology a giant bear that has a great deal of strength. I guess what you consider like a dire bear in say like something like D&D. Okay, we'll just choke it out, and then it becomes a man. Oh, it's Atreus. Why on earth?
Atreus! Atreus!
What the even heck? I did not see that coming. I don't know if anybody else has like played or seen part of that, but I did not expect it to be Atreus. But pretty cool, the like ability to turn into animals and stuff. Looks like maybe some kind of rage. Could be his illness from the previous game showing up as like a something that happens here. Okay, yeah, it looks like the strong emotion of burying Fenrir kind of triggered him into, yeah, I was so sad, yep.
And then I was angry.
And then I was angry. That makes sense.
And scared.
Then scared.
I remember running.
I mean, if you are afraid and you want to become something that will take away some fear,
Charging.
I would strongly suggest a bear.
I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you can see the bruising and stuff.
Emotions. They transformed you.
It's a really interesting mechanic that we're talking about right now.
I didn't know I could do that.
Wow, he's like trying to shake off the blood of his own father.
You did not do
Oof.
anything.
Guys, this game is really, really intense.
That's why we must not abandon
Yeah,
training.
I mean, it sort of makes a little bit more sense now with the whole
Be dangerous.
training all the time, the discipline, wanting to like
You've already
help
taught me
him
discipline.
get a
I need
handle
more
on it.
than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
Well, Kratos is not happy.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you
Wow. It's actually kind of incredible that he didn't.
until you learn control. We will take no
action is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
Wow. He's definitely able to communicate a little bit better since the last game, guys.
No.
Holy moly.
Collect yourself.
Collect yourself. Jeez, alright, maybe not that much better. It still definitely feels like, okay. Cool, so we have some health regeneration stuff going on. Seriously? Did we really just struggle to break what's essentially a piece of rock? It looks like petrified wood? It's just a tree, come on.
This way.
That was a little bit sad. We should not have had that much
Are we
difficulty.
going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection
Okay.
stave and get home.
So
What
we're having some
happened to the
problem with the
protection
protection stave.
So you're
Oh,
blaming me?
dang.
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
Tell your voice that. He's getting a little bit friggin' sassy, man. The teenage angst is real. Okay, yes, we can still do the Atreus attack command. Go on then. Boom. That's how you do that, Atreus. Okay? Alright, we're getting another one.
Watch the fire!
Alright, okay, here we go. And pull the axe back so it does damage to both. One of my favorite parts about this game is actually just how sophisticated the combat mechanics are. I know it's like hit with axe, freeze with axe, you know, that kind of stuff, but I mean really we have
Not really.
What to
a
fill
lot
in.
of really interesting
When he
mechanical
died, he cast a
advantages.
spell,
No, I didn't.
but I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, interesting.
Like a
Okay.
Fimblewinter, perhaps. Seen my share.
Might be a bit more crafting in this game than previous, but sort of been a trend of video games lately where they are increasing things like crafting abilities, which just kind of adds a dimension to the game, which I tend to like for a lot of games.
What's the problem with what?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
If it's
That
too
or any
many
prey you might have been
like too many
dragging, I
things to think
suppose.
about, it can get a little bit overwhelming and a bit clunky, but for the most part I really enjoy some like additional mechanics to just the, you know, hit things till they die.
This one.
That tends to happen with games like this. The puzzle elements are really interesting to me and really sort of make a game like this. Even though, you know, I mean there's a ton of things that really make a game like this, but the mythology combined with the really effective combat, really interesting combat strategies, and then the puzzles themselves really kind of make things like this really interesting to me. Okay, just did something to the tree. Oh, alright, back to combat. Oh. Oh no, we have little baby bear cubs. Sad.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
Oh man, so when he was a bear, looks like he killed their mother.
What can we do?
That's rough. That's difficult to internalize. Nature will take its course. They're gonna die. That's... Sorry. You killed their mom. Now they're gonna die. Wow, it's like a little angry bear. Oh, they're so cute and sad. Man, this game is full of some real heart wrenches right now. Alright. So it's clear that he went on a rampage, which I guess is why we didn't have to worry about the raiders being a problem, because if you're a giant god bear, it's not really an issue if there are some random dudes in masks running around. And hit it. Yes. Couple more, couple more, couple more. There it goes. Really like Atreus' mechanics in this game. He really is quite helpful.
It's been like
Especially
this
getting
all
those
night.
ranged guys.
He must have been inside the stave when I fixed it.
Alright, lift up the tree, because no big deal, because we're a god. And now it's okay to say that, because Atreus finally knows. But see, this is where we came. Okay, so not that way. Back through here.
Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
So it's kind of like the world deterioration, what they're talking about right now, where you have basically the realms are being corrupted, I guess, broken down by the coming of Ragnarok. It's sort of an interesting
Hey,
mechanic
Slanna.
thing.
You're not scared. You're a brave girl. Good. Brave girl. That's right.
He's good with them.
Yeah.
surprised,
All right.
really.
Well. He's definitely in touch with the animals, isn't he?
You okay?
Specky and Savannah.
Just a little thunder. That's a good girl. Good girl.
Interestingly, in Scandinavian mythology, Ragnarok literally translates to Doom of the Gods. And it's supposed to be sort of that pivotal battle that turns over the time of the gods to the time of the humans,
Atreus!
the mortals, I
I'm just
guess.
checking
To
on-
bed!
Yes, sir.
Ooh, okay. What do we got going on here?
As evenings go, that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
Been a while since you've joined us. If that's what you mean.
Yeah, so...
Well, just tired,
Okay.
I suppose.
Oh, there are the Spartan
One
blades!
deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad.
You'll see when you get older. Guess we're going to bed?
Have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
Alright, let's go to bed, I guess. Time for a nap, everybody.
What was that?
The ball!
Never a second's rest, I guess. We just take the axe. Alright. Oh, dang. Alright, guys. It's Thor! Here it is. The God of Thunder himself. Who are you? Really, bro? Really? There's Mjolnir right there. The hammer created by the dwarven smiths, originally the creation of which instigated by Loki. I have mead.
Find me good company.
All right.
No.
Okay, so Thor is not
I'm
out to
sure
kill
we'll
us. Oh,
find
interesting. So
lots
Thor
to
actually has
talk
red hair
about.
here, which is technically correct. I mean, Thor is really only a blonde when it's Chris Hemsworth, who, you know, gotta say, a huge fan. But yeah, in the original mythology, Thor is a redhead. And looks like they've kept true to that. Wow, he is freaking massive. Like, Kratos was already big. This guy is freaking huge, guys. Holy crap. Wow. Alright, that's fine.
Nice place.
Wow. Not quite as attractive as Chris Hemsworth's Thor. Kind of reminds me of the Thor in, you know, Infinity War and Endgame when he's put on a few pounds. Not in the best shape of his life. Very cautious right now. All right, weapons on the table. Fair enough. You would think, considering that in the last game, Atreus actually kills one of Thor's children, one of his sons, this would be a bit more of a terrifying encounter than it currently is being depicted as, but here we are. No. Yeah. He's still too little.
Before I poured. Why are you here? Just
Being polite. Okay, okay.
You seem like a calm,
Interesting.
reasonable person. Are you?
Wait, did he just feed
Calm and reasonable person.
Mjolnir some mead?
Leave the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say not always. Can be sometimes, not always.
Calls for calm. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder who would win this. I mean, it is Kratos' franchise, so probably Kratos, but like in actual mythology, he has defeated a god of war in the past. Okay. Alright, things just got real. This is literally Odin, which made sense because we had the like the crows, the ravens.
Back before
Wow, he does not look like much, does he?
There were some misunderstandings.
Misunderstandings. Yeah, you could say that. A
I think
few
we all have a better idea
of who we're dealing with. Wow, okay.
Now, what you did to his boys.
Did to this boy's
Self-defense.
self-defense.
Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kind of useless. But Baldur, he had
Yeah, Baldur
value.
absolutely had
He was
value.
my
He
best
does
tracker,
look like a
my
math teacher.
closer.
You are right.
Yeah, his mind was gone, sure.
An intense one.
But he had his uses, and now he's gone because of you.
Yes, sounds like it too. Yeah, absolutely. Just giving a lecture on math, you know, like you do.
You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
What do you want? So interestingly, Odin here is making reference to Aesir gods, which are basically
How
him and
does
his son
peace
and the
strike
central
the
pantheon.
esteemed, retired god of war. How about we just don't kill each other? How about you
Okay.
stay home? kick
Stay
up your
home, kick up your feet, no
Seek
worries.
No
Seek no quarrel with me and I have none with you.
And
That's
I'll
really
have
interesting. I
none
mean, killing
with you.
Baldur and one of Thor's
course, it means
sons
that
should
one-
really have caused...
That one has to
a lot
stop
more.
his search for Tyr.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Why is he searching for
know what
Tyr?
you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways.
So Tyr is
are dead.
actually the
He
Norse
is dead.
god of war,
You understand?
essentially.
And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you
Let you keep
stole.
the prisoner. Okay. Yep, Mimir,
That's
yep.
right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Yeah, Odin's got some sass. Those scars are interesting.
There he is, my old partner in crime.
I'll just carry over this head. He's lost weight.
Snow is
Nice,
white.
nice.
He's lying.
Yeah, so
kind of
the
wisdom is
Aesir were the original sort of
Can't the smartest
gods here,
head
which
alive
include
see
Odin,
past
Frigg,
himself?
Thor, and Baldur,
that we all
right?
want
So
the
Baldur
same
is now
thing?
dead. So one of the Aesir is dead, which
is
should
the
be
only
very,
way.
very significant to Odin.
I'll settle your debt with my
With Freya, okay.
keep Freya off your back. Keep
Yep,
Your boy.
100%.
safe. That's really all you want? Isn't it?
This is interesting. Where is this
What do
going?
you say?
What will we do? Will we accept peace?
No.
No. What? Why the heck not? Yes, the kid is carrying around a head. So Mimir is Odin's, I mean, technically kind of like his uncle. That's all good. I'm glad to have you. I hope that content's been good. Okay, now we're gonna fight with Thor. Oh my gosh. Are we like magnetized to Mjolnir? Here we go. Mission called Blood Payments. Yes, very true.
It means I get
It is definitely a severed head. I get a PC for what you took from my family. You pick it up. Okay, wow. Yeah, so this is definitely one of those things. So think about like duels and like eye for an eye, blood for blood. Definitely a really prominent ideology in Norse mythology.
Now show me this god.
Well, hold on. Shouldn't I have my axe? My axe can come back too. Yeah, Thor is not known for his peace. So I was actually so surprised when he appeared to be so peaceful.
I did not
dang.
seek that fight with your brother. I don't.
Yeah, interestingly, I mean, Baldur comes to Kratos
How were you ever a god of war?
and starts the fight in the original game. And so, I mean, I guess like really, so in the mythology, if the battle is sort of not your fault like this, then there are no claims by the family for the blood sort of sacrifice thing that we've got going on here, but then that wouldn't make a very interesting game. So, oof. Now, Thor has no issues feeling pain, as far as I'm aware. Thor can definitely feel pain. Ooh, dang. Okay, time for some Berserker mode.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so Thor, unlike Baldur, can definitely feel pain, and has got to be feeling at least some at this point. Oof.
Was hoping to see your blade. Guess they don't come when you call.
This is really a fantastic fight scene.
Better than this.
Oof. Mjolnir coming to the aid. So, the idea of Mjolnir being sentient isn't something that we just see in Thor Ragnarok. It's not originally designed as a sentient weapon in the mythology, but it definitely does sort of, I mean, doesn't really, it shows traits of being eager to protect Thor in some of the stories. Oof. I'll throw my weapon, and then we'll see.
Afraid to get your hands
Yikes.
dirty?
Okay. Looks like we're supposed to do something with this. Oh, dang. All right.
Holding back.
Bang. So I wonder why he rejected
My son dies, blind fucking luck.
the offer of peace. It's pretty uncommon to have that peace, which sort of goes to show you just how, I mean, they're not afraid of Ragnarok. I mean, because we have like both of them talking about how like the Aesirs live to die, which is the idea of like, you know, you're the ruling class until Ragnarok comes. What the frick? Wow, okay. I say when we're done. Oh wow, I don't even get to die. Did he just defibrillate me? That's crazy. Okay, alright, fine. Let's keep going. I was gonna say, it didn't feel like a death that I could actually have avoided. And I guess it wasn't a, you know, resurrection that I could have chosen anything other than either.
Let me Bloody seas among
was right.
inside.
That was me doing a really stupid throw choice. Thanks. Okay, we both threw, but I'm the only one who actually hit.
This is
Oof.
the god that murdered a pantheon 'cause they hurt his feelings.
Referencing Kratos' experience with the Greek pantheon. So, I mean, it's definitely, the secret is out. They all know exactly who he is.
No way, my boy fell to this.
Oh, dang.
Show
Yikes.
me who you are.
Very upset about his son's death, which, I mean, that makes total sense. Yeah, Sprinkles, welcome to the chat. It did definitely escalate very quickly. Basically, interestingly enough, it was actually Kratos that rejected the peace offered by Odin, and then it became just a full-on bloodbath. But here we are now in this contest, which is fine. I mean, essentially, like, Thor is not a god of war. He is obviously a warrior god. So this is a really big deal.
Odin saw nothing fair of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, we got a model father here.
Thor making reference to the poor father qualities of oh, okay. Oh man,
I
alright.
can give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war. I will end it.
We could use some help. What in the heck is this tree? He keeps saying like I'm not doing well, but I feel like I'm doing pretty dang well. Considering I'm fighting Thor. Yikes. Which essentially, in as far as like power level is concerned, I mean, Thor is essentially the son of the king of the gods. So I mean, it's about as powerful as you can get as far as combatants go. Jeez. Okay, Berserk mode. I am definitely very low on life right now, so he's hoping that I can get some life back with this damage. Yes, good. Whoa, whoa! Dang, man, the blocks, the dodges just honestly aren't really fast enough for my liking. But hey, yeah, that's... Oof. He's a big dude with some big hits. Interesting. Some attacks cannot be dodged and must be blocked. Okay. So in the previous game, you could dodge essentially anything. What you actually couldn't do was block some attacks. This one looks like it's sort of a little from column A and a little from column B here, but... Some health and get out of the way. Join, okay. Whoa. Now, interestingly, I could have done some serious damage there. I need to remember to block or to attack right after he leaves himself open like that. Oof. Definitely don't want to be hit by Mjolnir if I can avoid it. He's aggro. Jeez. Okay, so red means have to dodge, Yellow means can block. Oh. Wow, that shield withstood that actually a lot longer than I thought it would.
Sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, have plans.
Okay, see, now I can see why we're rejecting the peace. I mean, there's obviously something in it for them to be requesting the peace. And it looks like he has plans for Atreus or Loki.
There he is. There's the god of war.
Interesting that they didn't like capitalize God of War
Consider
there.
your blood debt.
It's my English teacher brain.
Be seeing ya.
Okay. Also interesting that it's not death for a death. I mean, we killed Boulder.
Kratos, it's Sindri and
Oh,
Rock.
great. Now what?
That was quite a fight. Can we?
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Come on then. Ain't
Makes
no
sense though that Odin would still be there with Atreus, and Odin has plans for Atreus, so let's get ourselves back home as fast as we can.
Ain't that me old near pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. At least it was good to see the axe hold their own.
All set. This'll get you home.
Oh, look, we're back here. Wow, this place has changed a whole bunch. Interesting. The oncoming of Ragnarok has definitely done a number on the world here
Hey,
in
one
Midgard.
last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection.
Yeah, definitely the protection stave is busted. We knew that already. Got another place to lay your head tonight? Not really.
And I don't mean that talking, though.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing. That's why.
Alright.
You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place.
Okay, so we have a safe house. We're gonna go to a safe house. Okay, here we are. Back home. Almost didn't recognize it, but it's actually the original house from the 2018 game. So much for my
Brother!
sense of understanding.
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
So what did Odin do? What did he want?
What does he want?
To,
To pay for the roof?
And
Okay. Something going to be interesting
Invited
about
me to
that coin. Invited
Did
you
he?
to Asgard.
I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
That's surprising. Honestly, I kind of thought we'd come back to see Odin and Atreus just take off to Asgard together.
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth from me.
Okay, confronting
wanted
him
to
about
tell
his
you.
search for Tyr now.
I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust. You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin
That's true.
or Thor.
They're definitely going to be
And
back.
clearly they can
The
just
Norse
walk
gods
in and
are
blast
not
holes
known
in
for
our
laying
home
things
whenever they
rest.
want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
So, back to Sir and Boy. Okay, heck yeah. Yeah, 100%. He has some serious teen angst going on right now. Dude, we're like collecting all the trinkets. We are officially moving out. We have the Spartan blades. We have the eye. We have the shard. We are ready to go. What else are we gonna grab? Oh, out of our chest. Really? You open that chest, you smash every other one. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we have this defense of 2. Okay, it's 5 and 3. Very cool. Or we go with the breastplate, 3 and 6. Do we go with attack or defense? Honestly, I need defense. I suck to the point where I would say, let's boost defense a little bit, shall we? Alright, let's see. Okay. L2 to navigate to the weapons menu. Alright. Okay, open Leviathan Axe. Okay. Select the attachment. Alright, here we go. We can upgrade. Oh, nice. Get 2 more strength out of that, which more than makes up for what we had before. Stats help. Alright. Strength, yep. Alright. Luck, increase the power of the runic attachments. Vitality is health. Alright, cool. Great. Now, can I have a look at the Blades of Chaos, please? Steel handles. I mean, look at those things. They are just kind of legit. No upgrades to the shield. Ah, but to Spartan Rage. Okay. Use the R1, R2, L1, L2 to unleash on enemies. Yes, I already know that. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's see if Atreus has anything he can upgrade. Nope, nothing. Alright. It was actually a simpler upgrade system than in the previous game, which I appreciate. It takes a lot to, you know, develop a game, and upgrading things like that is really helpful.
Go.
Okay. Just want to have a look and see. What we have as far as DLC is concerned, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Yep, take the coin from Odin, because you know that's going to be important later. A trinket from a god should... Oh, never mind! We're going to yeet it into the sky. Hopefully it was just a coin and nothing actually significant, but alright, whatever.
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
So we are following Atreus or Loki into the woods, hoping to find something. Okay, I'm definitely going to use the Blades of Chaos right now. I just want to sort of relive some of my younger time when I used to play. What the heck? Yes! One of my favorite mechanics of this game.
Our raiders warring with one another now.
Those are not
Nice.
their arrows. Something else is out here.
Okay, so not raiders, then who? Alright.
More over here.
Whoa.
And fresh. Did they all get in while the stave was down?
That, or Odin cocked up the protection spell altogether.
What do
Definitely
you see?
possible.
Just animal tracks.
Jeez, they don't shy away from the gore, do they? Nice. So the Chaos Blades are just super versatile. The fire
Bridge gave out.
versus
We need another
the
path to the temple.
cold
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
of the Leviathan Axe.
Dreams.
Definitely some interesting mechanical advantages to having both.
Whoa. That one's still alive.
No. Look closer.
Can I just cut it down? Yep. Alright. What? You jerk! I was trying to help you. Looks like this one might be immune to the cold, but isn't to the Chaos Blades.
Suppose it's too much to hope
Yeah,
that an enemy of theirs
interesting.
to be a friend of ours.
A Hell Raider. Okay.
Well, brother,
So
what
it
was
can't
that?
be thrown as far
Strong and dangerous.
as the Leviathan
Oh
axe.
yeah, being all the way on guard.
That's definitely a disadvantage of the Chaos Blades. But they are really, really freaking cool. So there is that.
There's frost in my head stump.
Oh, nice. Yes, the double swing down. This is very nostalgic.
This bridge collapsed.
Which is weird to say
while
about
ago.
killing people with
Listen to me.
blades, but there it is.
Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus, Tyr was the giant's
Alright.
greatest ally. So,
Enough.
Okay, so we're definitely looking for Tyr, but obviously not very happy about it. Yes, please. Chest, good. Punch through that. Looks like there's nothing else really down here, so we'll go back up. Nice, that is such quick movement. Going under here.
Raider, on the left!
Well, they return from the dead rather swiftly, don't they?
Gonna use the Chaos Blades on this guy to break his shield. And then we're pretty much good to do whatever we want. Incendiary blades, guys. Nice. Alright, here we go. Use purchase skills. Alright, let's go. Let's purchase some skills. Okay, so we can purchase skills for Atreus, the Blades of Chaos, and the Leviathan Axe. It definitely looks like they did away with the spear damage, which is good because that was just annoying as far as mechanics go. Alright, so let's see. I totally forgot about imbuing it with power. Okay. Alright, so we already knew that. Okay, so those are the ones we already have. Alright, so we can purchase this, aim and hold to charge it up. Or aim and hold this one to charge up the short throw. Axe melee attacks against burning enemies, deals bonus damage. I also have to use the Chaos Blades and then switch. While evading, hold L forward and press R1. Yeah, definitely bully vibes coming off Atreus. Okay. Let's buy that. That looks pretty legit. And then let's go to the Chaos Blades. Don't want that. Oh, that's nice. We'll take that. Okay, looks like we're done. Atreus is just gonna have to wait at this point. Alright, let's go.
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came.
Okay, where are we trying to go right now? Ah, there we are. Okay. Wow. Jeez. We're just completely done pretending now, huh? We are just
Like I was saying,
an angry
Tyr
god.
was an ally to the giants. So he'd be on our side if we find him.
So Atreus'
If anyone
theory
might
is
know who
because
I'm
he is
supposed to
part
be,
giant,
It's him.
Tyr would be on his
He's out
side
there.
in the event of a
Gotta
battle.
find
So
him.
Ragnarok.
How can we not?
Which is possible
Those
for
are many
sure.
gifts, Atreus.
back over, and now we have a new ledge. Nice. So Tyr, I will say, in the mythology, is a friend of the wolf Fenrir. So it's possible, it's definitely possible that he could be an ally to them in this time. Be interesting to see. I don't remember very much about like him being missing or anything like that, but
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
yeah, I mean, we may as well, right? Like follow through at this point.
Many dead here.
We should keep moving.
Okay.
Too late.
What? That is awesome.
Use your blade! Burn that! Right side! Farther!
Another raider to the left.
Behind you! Look out!
Nice.
He's done!
Whoa. Alright, alright. Back up, back up. Oh, dang.
Right side.
Oh, there it is. The first official, I think, death blow. Insecure sticks his feelings out on others like a meanie. I feel like that's the hairstyle. You know what I mean? Like if you see that hairstyle, you just kind of know that that's the kind of being that you're dealing with, I guess. All right, let's take this on again. Yes, I know about the mash thing. There it is.
Use your blade! Burn that!
Boom. Okay. I do like the Chaos Blades, but they are definitely more, well, chaotic. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to, right? They're kind of much more, like, haphazard and frantic as far as a weapon is concerned, which makes them a little bit harder to, like, control and mitigate than maybe the Leviathan axe is. But they are way cooler, in my opinion. But that is just one gamer's humble opinion about these freaking blades of nut jobness. Oh my gosh.
On your left.
Come on, come on, life, yes.
Target down!
Okay, one more, come on, that's it.
Left flank.
Oh no, come on! I'm so close to just being alive. Yes, let's go. That's it. Come on, that's got to be the last of them, right? One more up there. Go on, Atreus, take it out. Yes. Wow. Okay. Did not need to uproot the tree, but cool to know that I can, right? All right. I guess we're going in here. Incendiary nature of the Chaos Blades is kind of cool in this environment.
Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow new terrors only
All
flourish.
right, hey, look, something the boy can read. Oh, great. All right, okay, we're fine. Read, boy. What do we read? We can read! Guys, we can finally read! Fantastic! For those of you who are unaware, we're not following previously, in the previous game, pretty much Kratos made Atreus read like literally everything that was in the runic language. So it's kind of a big deal that we could read it ourselves now. And also he's not riding on our back anymore, which is kind of nice. Okay. I was trying to be nice, but alright. Let's kill it. It is kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. A friend of mine recently just got a PS5, or at least like it's on the way. And it came with Ragnarok, so now is probably a pretty good time to like pick this game up, to be honest. There's a lot of really great games coming out for the PS5 right now. For a while it was kind of like not that there was nothing, there was still plenty, but it like wasn't like the game store wasn't like, the developers weren't pumping out games for a little while. But now that we're coming up to the Christmas season especially, there's a ton of new games. Okay, somebody else has a roped bladed weapon. Oof, dang. Yikes. Of course, that's not fun. Oh, it's a reindeer. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is essentially a centaur woman, reindeer woman. Okay.
Its horns are glowing. Might be a weak point.
Seriously? How am I supposed to attack its horn? Yikes. Nice. There it is. Okay. So just like I would normally, just assume that its head is its weak point. Alright, that's fine. Thanks. I do like that the aim assist is very helpful, not gonna lie. That is something that is very, very appreciated. Yikes. Okay, weak point exposed. There it is. Oof. I keep dodging sideways. I've got to dodge back or forward for those. Oof. Oh, damn. Got me. Alright, it's begun, guys. I'm gonna die a whole bunch. This is where it all happens.
On your guard, brother. I think we found our predator.
Let's try it with the Leviathan axe this time, shall we?
On your right. Its horns are
Yikes.
glowing. Might be a weak point.
Your shield's
Freaking
busted,
heck.
brother. Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
Shield is broken and will not block. Okay. So that's one thing about the Leviathan axe that's a little bit more difficult or tedious, is that it needs to be recalled, whereas the Chaos Blades just sort of recall themselves. Yikes. But also no limit on the length of the throw for the Leviathan blade, the Leviathan axe, but there is a limit on the Chaos Blades. which limit is just like as far as the rope or chain is that's attached to Kratos. So yikes. Boom. In the head. And interestingly, this friend of mine actually got their PS5 through one of the Amazon invites. They did like an invitation request, like honestly just maybe a day or two, and then they got the request almost straight away in the middle of the night, of course. But yeah, so kind of an interesting time right now with the gift season. Walmart lost it, and then they had to get it from Amazon, which has been its own nightmare saga. That's their story to tell. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of really awesome games out on the PS5 right now. Okay, well, alright then.
Fimbulwinter Freya, the raiders, Thor barging in, and now Stalkers preying in our woods.
Stalkers preying in our woods. This is no safe haven anymore. That is true. Runic attacks, cool. Alright, we're back to the upgrade menu. Yes, let's fill the light runic attack slot. Form a massive ice around Leviathan attack and run up to strike a target with incredible force. Cool. Alright, the runic attacks are really interesting. Definitely a new, not a new mechanic, they were in the other one. Okay, we have a broken shield, which kind of sucks. Hopefully we'll get a shield upgrade eventually, but if we look at the shield, yeah, it just does not come out. And press R1. Okay. So even though the shield is broken, the light runic attack will still work, which is cool. But obviously those won't work with the Chaos Blades because they are not Chaos Blade attacks. They are only equipped to the Leviathan axe. There we go.
Father, the shield Mom gave you.
Thor damaged it. But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
Yes, good idea.
later.
Come on, we can get in this way.
Let's switch back to the Leviathan axe for now. I mean, that fight kind of proved that it's definitely a really good weapon.
Okay.
And I enjoy it. I do like the axe. It's cool. The only annoying part about the axe is the trade-off that you take where you have to recall it instead of it just coming back on its own. But if I throw it with R1, yep, still doesn't come back by itself. Okay. I thought maybe if I did the light throw it would come back by itself, but apparently not.
The pillar is new, but the shrine is just on the other side.
Alright, not enough. Try again. Okay, so that's not going to work. Probably until we get through that thing, which means Leviathan axe. And launch. There it is.
That should help.
Call those back. Wonder what would happen if we just threw the Leviathan axe and equipped the Chaos Blades and kept going. Could we just fight with a different blade? That would definitely help to adjust for some of the time that you kind of lose while you're waiting for the recall of the axe. Let's try it. Let's have a look. Well, first we're going to learn some stuff. Time to learn, everybody. Here it is. These were always kind of cool because this is like the mythology being explained by a video game company, right? Which they do a ton of research, but essentially they have to make the mythology fit their own story. So it's always a little bit weird. Whoa! Dude, Atreus is learning some new abilities. You just like disintegrate that and reveal a door?
Well, that's...
Of course we're holding Mimir's head. Okay, sure. I really hope that at some point he gets a body. Oh, we have a portal.
Come on.
Alright. Where are we headed?
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting.
So, the information that we have about Ragnarok actually comes from like primarily one source. in case you're wondering. And you guys can like let me know if the mythology stuff
Somewhere only
is like
giants were meant to
annoying or the
see.
history stuff.
These shrines tell
Whoa.
their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories,
The
The
real
secret
stories, the secret
those they
stories.
kept here, inside. You remember the story of Skull and Hati?
Skull and Hati, the
The
wolf
wolf giants?
giants. Yes, indeed.
Odin
They're part of
captured them because he
Ymir's
thinks it'll
children.
help him control when
Capture them because they
Ragnarok
think they'll help control when Ragnarok comes. Yep.
But that's not the whole story.
That's not the whole story.
See,
Okay.
this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
Spoken like a
See?
giant.
The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Not the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then
I
the
do
moon
not
blocks
know
out the
anything
sun.
about this
A
myth.
total eclipse.
This might
Haven't
be
seen one of
a
those in 100
Santa Monica
winters.
creation,
But then they chase an arrow.
or I mean, my my
Things go
knowledge
back to
isn't
normal.
perfect, so it could just be a myth that I'm not remembering.
What does any of this have to do
We're
with...
coming to that. Look, here's Ragnarok.
Okay, here's
Do you
Ragnarok.
see who's leading the armies against Odin?
Leading the armies
That's
against
Tyr.
Odin
If
is
he's gonna be
Tyr.
around at Ragnarok. That means he's gotta
Okay.
be alive. Right?
Mimir,
That seems right.
can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr, and he trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
We are back to ifs. Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait!
Okay.
I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well,
All of them.
All of them?
Wow. Okay.
all the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know
So
what it
in the
is.
actual in the stories,
It's important.
it's supposed to be
Just like all this.
that the giants and like demon races are the ones that the gods, the Aesir, fight
Something
against in
here in prison.
Ragnarok.
But I couldn't tell where.
But it's interesting that they've chosen
hints inside the
Tyr
other
as
shrines.
their
You mentioned,
ally in this, and I
black
wonder if
smoke
Tyr still
and
has his hand.
bleeding
Looks
earth.
like he does.
but we could never figure out exactly.
We.
We?
Yeah, Sindri's been helping
Sindri's
me.
been helping me. Okay.
Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea.
Who is
I just
Sindri?
needed someone to watch my back.
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely. Odin's got no
Muspelheim.
presence to speak of in the primordial realms. But the Bleeding Earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Their mines did belch black smoke, and Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
All right. Interesting.
That's it then. Tyr's in Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
So you can see what I mean about them kind of adjusting the mythology to fit the gameplay. You want an ally that can communicate and also that will garner sympathy. So an imprisoned Tyr is definitely better than random frost giants.
You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up tight.
Sindri said he had an idea or two about that.
Sindri is full of ideas.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there. What's
Okay.
under there, you think?
Let's find out. Dang.
Ah,
Right
back to
through. Here we
smashing
go.
through things for fun and profit. Lovely.
Yes, indeed. Back to smashing everything. Okay, back out we go. Right, let's head this way. Yep. Something here for us to investigate.
Did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad, not much. They stepped outside, but he told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did not tell us?
All right. Okay, so now we're back up again. Essentially, we just need to find out where we should be going. Oh, 2 directions. Great. This one has some loot on the other side, so we're going to go through here. Some rawhide. Cool. Back out this way and up here. Alright, so we're back to where we started.
I don't think we can get home the way we came.
Okay,
Let's get back
back
to
to
the
the shrine. I know another way.
I know
Alright.
another way.
Okay, so we should follow the Latreus. Good, that's very helpful actually. Okay, we're gonna head down again. Latreus is not down with us, so that seems like it's probably the wrong direction. No? Alright. Let's hop across. There's nothing here. Nothing this way. Where the heck is Atreus now? Up this way? This makes some sense. Okay. Alright, so here we
Remember
go
when
through
we fought our
here.
first troll out this way?
I remember you lost control.
Jeez, he really doesn't let him forget his mistakes, does he?
Danger is close.
You okay fighting without a shield?
It is not my first time.
Left side, brother. More raiders.
Alright, whoop. Oh yes, no freaking blocking until I get to the dwarves. Definitely don't want to waste Berserker Rage on these guys, so we're just going to do some regular butt kicking right now. There we go. Oof, okay. Maybe we need to do a little bit of Berserk Rage. Alright. Well, that was quite a fun little attack.
Phew. Almost home.
Brother, a word. Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up.
This is some
and walk
good
with him a
advice.
while.
Smarten up and walk with your kids. That is some
If we could
solid
find a way to
advice,
open rum travel
even if it
as
is coming out of a PS5
well,
game.
there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. You will go.
Really?
But
Alright, we
do
are
not
gonna
fight
go.
here,
It's been
you will
decided.
abandon your search. For good.
Alright. You won't be sorry.
Okay. We appear to be
Kratos,
back home.
over here. Sindri!
As I
Okay, so this is
live and
Sindri.
breathe, Is that Atreus? It's been so long. How you've grown.
Oh, yeah.
One of the dwarves,
Well,
yes.
If you'll follow
Okay.
me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere
All right,
safe to
here we
spend
go.
the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
The only
I'll take
dwarves
it.
we know. Alright, here we go. Portal is
After
fixed.
you, my friend.
Let's go find a new place to exist, shall we?
Where are we going?
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms.
So the Fumble
And I
Winter,
prefer it to stay that way.
the idea of the
Wasn't
like the
anyone in
terrible
particular.
winters that precedes Ragnarok, it's definitely something that comes from the original mythology. There's actually a poem we get most of our information about Ragnarok from called Sibyl's Prophecy, and it's basically where all of this was written down. There are other like, you know, writings and stuff that we piece this sort of thing together from, but primarily a lot of the information we have about Ragnarok comes from this piece called Sibyl's Prophecy. And it's written by shoot.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about.
I have no idea. I can't remember. But anyway, and it basically goes into detail of like what will happen, who will be on which side of Ragnarok, and then the whole point of it, basically. There's lots of other places that we find information about Ragnarok.
If you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait.
There's a bit of information about a couple of beings, which apparently are human, but it's not really very clear.
Anybody need a snack? Kratos?
Which are Lif and Lifthracia, that come out of the world tree and will like re-people the earth, right? It's like the new humans. But yeah, it's supposed to be the idea is like the twilight of the gods ending and the humans taking over the earth again, and sort of, you know, have it's like becomes their realm, their time.
You said you know a way?
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Looks like we're going to be trying to repair the Bifrost, which would be interesting.
It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Okay.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
I mean, alive is kind of a generous term.
Not so fast. How'd that get in here?
He's definitely not dead, but I wouldn't say he's alive either.
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now.
Huh.
It looks like.
In the last game, he was shorter than the dwarves, so that makes sense.
I blame you. Well, come on then. Get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you dark prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Begin with this.
Busted up.
Yes, the shield.
Good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
Okay. Alright, so we have a new shield we need to get. Okay. So he has enough to forge a new shield,
One of these in the here and
but
now.
not enough to keep the one we had. Alright, so the stone wall shield is plus 10 to defense, or we have the dauntless shield, also plus 10 to defense. I definitely prefer this smaller one. But to be honest, I probably need this one. because I'm definitely one to take more hits than parries. Okay, time to get Atreus some new armor. Alright, let's see. Okay, companion armor.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting
Wow,
taller,
nice.
let's make a habit of swinging in.
That is definitely a good look. Alright, well, I'm probably going to be ending it here, I think, at this point. We'll just finish equipping this armor, and then we're going to take off, I think, guys. Call it a night, a little bit early tonight. So let's see, Belt of Survival. We have the Husk Girdle, +5, or Belt of Might. Let's increase our defense a little bit more. Wrist armor. Alright, and then we'll go with the Braces of Might, so we have some strength increase as well. Okay. Oh, we should have equipped those. We did just now. Alright, and then chest armor. Not enough resources to do anything with that. Let's go back to weapons, see if we can upgrade the Leviathan Axe.
Looks like Pimple winner.
Can. Nice.
Give her here.
Damage
She's
stats are
overdue
increased
for
on
some
that.
rock love.
Nothing we can do about the Chaos Blades.
Found some items you left
All right,
behind.
well, cool.
Tossed 'em in the chest. What would
Okay,
you
well,
do
thanks so much for
without?
joining us, guys. I
I'm
really
gonna go look
appreciate your
around.
time and that you chose to come and hang out with me tonight as I played this game. And I guess I'll see you all next time.